How is it going, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of the NJ Show. Thank you so much for tuning in and showing your support. If you don't mind, drop me a like, hit subscribe, do the usual, show some support. Follow me over on Twitter, TraderNJ1. We got a lot to discuss today, so let's kick it off. Right, starting with, well, are we live? Are we actually live? Brown Hulk, Mustafa, Trader SC, my bro. How is it going, everybody? Yes, Trader Dank. Let's go. We've got a good turnout. Very good turnout. Okie dokie. Let me just wait to make sure everybody says we're live and we will get going. Fatih. Salam, bro. Salam. Okie dokie. Right. Hassan, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Okay. I thought I'd give this a different try. I thought I'd do something a little bit better, you know. There's a lot going on in cryptocurrency right now, a lot. And a lot of people are charting. A lot of people are doing Bitcoin, Ethereum. A lot of people are providing setups, trades, etc., etc. But no one's discussing the news, right? No one's really talking about what's going on. No one's really debating. No one's making opinions. Everybody's just scared. So I thought I'd bring something a bit different today. I found maybe 10 or 11 sort of pieces of news, latest pieces of news that affect crypto and how they could potentially affect us. Put my volume up. Okay. Is that better? Hello? Fucking stupid thing. Yo. Yo. Can you guys hear me? Someone saying there's an issue with the audio. Bit more. Is that better? All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, perfect. Right, so going back to where I left off. Mashallah. All right, going back to where I left off. So I wanted to talk to you guys today, you know, a bit more news oriented. You know, how is the crypto space being affected? Are we just all longing and shorting Bitcoin, or are we actually paying attention to what cryptocurrency has to offer? So we'll kick off the stream anyway, you know, with a bit of Bitcoin, with a bit of Ethereum. With Bitcoin, you know, let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. We're not looking very good. Unfortunately, no, we're not. It's looking pretty fucking shit. And that's sugarcoating it, you know. That's sugarcoating it. We have dumped quite badly over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are on the 9th week now of dumping. So not much to say on that front. If you're in, you're in. If you're not, then be patient. That's all I can say. Joshonomics says it looks beautiful, trending market. Yeah. I mean, if you're a trader, this is going to be like heaven for you, isn't it? If you're a trader, if you're trading this market and you've got the direction right, you're killing it. Absolute respect to you. Trading is a very, very hard game. I wouldn't advocate any of you to give up your lives to try and do it. It's very difficult. Only go for it if you feel as though you can really dedicate your life to it. You know, it's something that requires a great amount of precision and skill. Only the best of us can do it. Out of the 99% of people that do it, only 1% will win. Oh, okay, we got a really good turnout here. Like, wow, Crypto Chase, thank you, bro. Thank you all for joining. Crypto Chase, Trader SC, Trader Dank, Brown Hulk, Joshonomics, Nadeem, Mustafa, Eldon. Fantastic turnout. Fantastic. Azzy, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Great. Okay, so quickly moving on. Fuck Bitcoin. Everyone talks about Bitcoin. Let's talk about the next coin. Let's talk about ETH. ETH as well. The funny thing about ETH is ETH hasn't really followed Bitcoin in as much depth, you know. I think with the whole ETH 2.0 narrative, I think I would have preferred to see ETH a bit lower, you know, to be honest. But, you know, on another note, I mean, it looks like we're going to take out these lows, and, you know, a lot of people are calling for 1200. Will it happen? I can't tell you that. But I can tell you that, you know, a bottom doesn't look like this. You know, if you look at our previous bottoms, you know, just from a higher time frame perspective, you know, this was a bottom. This is what I like to see. This, to me, that's what looks like a real bottom, you know. Hold on, I don't know if you can see it there. That's what a real bottom looks like to me, you know. So this doesn't look like a bottom. As far as we're concerned, this is going to keep going until probably zero, you know. So moving on, we'll look at some altcoins. Altcoins have gone to shit, unfortunately. It is what it is. Altcoins have gone to shit. Bitcoin is down 1.5%. ETH is down 6.6%, which actually kind of contradicts what I was saying a moment ago. But it is what it is, you know. Somehow, even though Bitcoin and ETH are down, Tether's down. USDC's up though. So if you're holding USDC, you're winning today. You know, you're winning. Alhamdulillah. BNB down, XRP down. I've actually got some news on XRP, funnily enough. We'll talk about that in a bit. Fam, everything is down. You know what surprises me though? What surprises me is that although everything is down, Doge manages to hold in that top 10. I have absolutely no idea how Doge manages to do it. I was actually going to tweet the other day saying, you know, if Doge fell to a cent, I'd pretty much go all in. Obviously, depending on why it went to 1 cent. But I don't know how it does it. I have absolutely no idea how it does it. Yep, SC, thank you very much. Everyone, if you could like the video, we've got 100 viewers. Fuck me. You lot all tuned in to see me. Jeez Louise. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Like the video, subscribe if you can, you know, support the channel. I want to do this. I want to bring this content to you guys every day if possible, you know. But to get to that level, I've got to show that, you know, we've got to show as a community that we can keep it going. So look, the first piece of news I want to talk to you guys about today is Luna. Luna is pretty much the hottest topic at the moment, right? Everybody's talking about it. Everybody got wrecked by it. Kwon pissed off a lot of people. I'm very happy he doesn't live around here. Not because of me, but because of everybody else, you know? Big Up says GDP is coming in 25 minutes. Yeah, so look, listen, guys, honestly, this is a news-oriented show. So if you guys want to trade, if you guys want to, you know, follow some long or short setups or learn how to trade, you're better off following SC or XO's channel. I'm going to focus today on cryptocurrency in general as a whole. So if GDP is coming in 25 minutes and you guys are in some trades, make sure that you're focused on that instead of this. All right, moving on. So what the fuck is going on with Luna? Terra 2.0. Terra 2.0. Now, you know, this subject is up for debate and it's a very opinionated subject. So look, I'm going to say what I think. And if you guys feel different, comment below, you know, after you've liked and subscribed, of course, comment below and let me know what you think about the whole Luna situation. Do you think it's a complete shit show? Do you think that they can revive? Let's dive into it. Now, you know, for me, when you're looking at an altcoin project, right? One of the biggest things that you got to remember is a project can only go so far. You can have fundamentals. You can have, you know, the CEOs and you know, we hired this guy from this company and we hired this guy from Pornhub and X videos gave us this guy. We can have all the superstars, right? But it's the community that drives that project. All right? It's the community that drives that project. Now, it bodes to question if a community drives the project, then can Luna 2.0 bring it back? My honest opinion is, unfortunately, no. I think that once you shoot down a community that has supported you for the last, you know, 2 years, you're not going to bring it back overnight. You know, look, I mean, someone says here, I bought Luna at 2.5 cents and I'm down 99.9%. I'm very sorry to hear that, fam. I'm very sorry to hear that. A moment of silence for my friend who lost 99.9% of his trade. Right, moving on. So, if you haven't heard, Luna are now rebirthing, so to speak. They've got a new token coming out, and you know, I found this thread, very, very good thread. Shout out to Orbital Command. I have no idea who he is. I just found a really good thread on this. So if you want to go and check this out, check this out. However, Where I stand on this situation is this. It's the same as the whole MCC thing. When you fuck your community, there is no chance. You're not going to be able to bring this back. You can apply as much money as you want to it. The biggest traders in this space will short this thing to zero. You know, we are in a bear market. I'm bearish on crypto right now. And, you know, being a bear in crypto doesn't necessarily mean I'm a bear. You know, it means that I'm bullish, but at lower prices. I love cryptocurrency. I'm here today talking to you about cryptocurrency. This is a cryptocurrency channel. You know, you've tuned in to listen to me about cryptocurrency. So I'm not bearish on crypto. I think crypto is going to take over the world in some way, shape or form. But where we are right now in this cycle, we are not bullish. So if Luna went from, I think it was $120, if it went from $120 all the way down to zero, I really don't think Luna 2.0 will do anything. Now, you know, a lot of people make the joke insinuating that Luna is the next BitConnect. You know, I don't want to be too opinionated, but I'll leave it to you to decide whether or not, you know, you guys think that. I mean, what happened with BitConnect? Did it come back, you know, is the question. I don't think it did. And I don't think Luna will too. I think that there are a lot of technicals behind this. And you know what? I kind of feel like these technicals are, they put these technicals in, you know, like if I want to show you I'm a maths genius, I'll give you some super huge algorithm to give you the impression that I'm a maths genius, when in reality, I don't know fuck all about maths, you know? I think that they're using a lot of technicals here just to sort of make it look like they're a lot smarter than they actually are. I don't actually think that they'll be able to revive this thing. However, there is another side to this. All the exchanges are actually backing this. If we look at Do Kwon's profile, L Bank is in, Bitfinex is in, Bybit's in, Qcoin's in, Gate is in, and I believe Huobi's in too. BitTrue, I don't know much about BitTrue, but okay. Huobi's in. So, you know, there's a lot of people here supporting the Luna 2.0 migration. Whether or not I think it will do well, that is yet to be seen, you know. I'll leave you guys to decide on that. But moving on. I found this other tweet here, which, you know, it really resembled with me. Someone else is complaining about the volume again. Guys, just a quick one. Is the volume okay? Like, can you guys actually hear me, or am I just waffling on? They just want the volume, which will... That's a good comment by Josh there. So, Big Up says, all in, it's big volume. And Josh said, they all want the volume, which there will be a lot of initially. But anyway, volume is fine. All right, cracking on. I think they were talking about trading, actually, not the volume of the stream. I should change my name to Crypto NJ instead of Trader NJ. But, you know, we'll decide as and when. I'll let SE decide that for me. So, you know, I saw this tweet and I thought to myself, shit, this is a fucking good tweet. Luna 2.0 will show the world just how truly dumb crypto gamblers are. You know, this is the thing with crypto. This is where all the emotions get into it, you know. A lot of people, they really believe in their altcoin. Now, look, I was here from 2017. I was a latecomer. 2017, well... We're all early, but 2017 I joined in. I was learning about all sorts, you know, Stratis, Lisk. What was the other one? Dang, help me out. What was the other one? Stratis, Walton. Yeah, Walton. You know, I thought all these coins were going to be the next big thing. And then when WanChain came about, I was like, oh my God, interoperability. Wow, WanChain's going to change the entirety of crypto. A couple of years later, you know, we've got the likes of Polkadot, Solana, AVAX, Luna. This is just another cycle. You know, BTC Charlie, yo, what's up, fam? It's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you. I miss you a lot. We should catch up soon. You know, Murtaza as well. Thank you so much for joining. Ahsan, thank you so much for joining. We have 136 viewers. That is like my biggest turnout ever. So if you guys don't mind, hit the like button, hit subscribe, let this stream, help me make this stream the most liked stream I've ever had, you know, help me out. Anyway, going back to the whole Luna thing, this is just another cycle to me, right? This is how it goes. This is how crypto goes. You buy something now, in a couple of years time, it's a dinosaur coin. And in a couple of years time, there'll be something new. And that's what people mean when they say we are early. We are early because the economy keeps on changing. You know, we're going to have a new Luna. We're going to have a new AVAX. We'll have a new Polkadot. I'm not sure about Solana. Solana is actually, to me, the dog's bollocks. And we'll go into that maybe in another video. Maybe, you know, maybe. But look, I mean, I've said my piece. You know, I don't really believe that Luna is something that's worth paying too much attention to. I think, you know, I think they're trying to get a lot of attention. I think they're trying to bring something back from the dead. I think, you know, I think Do Kwon has fucked up, to be honest. You know, I think Do Kwon has fucked up. And I think he's trying to do whatever he can to fix the situation. But unfortunately, I don't think it's really going to work. But you know what? Enough bearish news. We've had a lot of bearish news. You know, Bitcoin's going down. ETH is going down. Do we have any bullish news? Let's get some bullish news up. I love this. Listen to this, guys. Portugal rejects Bitcoin and crypto tax proposals. That is fucking bullish, right? Now, picture this. Picture this. You live in a country that I won't state. Now, this country wants to charge you for everything that you've got. They want to tax you for everything, fam. They want to take everything you got, bro. You know, God save the Queen. They want to take everything. HMRC knocking on your door every 5 minutes. You know, if you're a resident of that country, you're fucked. If you're a resident of Portugal, however, you're not. The Portugal government deputy spoke at a debate on state budget for 2022. So they were talking about, you know, the budget of the country, essentially. You know, taxing crypto for them would be a good thing. Raheem says the UK. Raheem, you're a smart one. So, you know, you think about it from a very, very higher perspective, right? I don't want to go deep into the technicals because we don't need to, right? The country's talking about finances. They're talking about the budget of the country, the overall country, and they've decided not to tax cryptocurrency. Now, imagine how many people are cashing out on this bear market. There is a lot of money leaving the market. You know, the market's slowly becoming more quiet. Every time we have volatility, the market goes down. Now, that being said, countries like Portugal and Dubai are still holding very strong. Of course, Dubai is a bit of a grey area. However, those are currently the best places, in my personal opinion, to go and spend your cryptocurrency. You know, ultimately, we've got to be honest with ourselves, right? Crypto, you're there to use it. You're making more crypto, not to hold it forever. You don't want to be a fucking old man. Like, I'm 70 years old now. Now I'm going to decide to get my Lambo. You know, it doesn't work like that, really, you know? So I'm very, very, very bullish on this. The proposal for cryptocurrency taxation was denied. So if there are any Portuguese people in NJ's community, big up Portugal. Big up Portugal. Big up Portugal. Massive big up to Portugal. Very, very big up. Cool. Next, we have Ripple. Now, you know what? Ripple's a sticky one. I got fucked on Ripple, you know. Like, I think it was it last year or was it the year? It was the year before. I got completely fucked on Ripple. I took a long, the chart was looking phenomenal. It was looking so good, right? I took a long. It was a small long in terms of the bigger picture, small long. I took a long, and the lawsuit came out. It was the most bizarre thing. It was the most crypto oriented thing I've ever seen in my life. I took a long. And the chart just started dumping 35% in one day. My wife's gonna leave me, man. It was the most fucked up thing ever. You know, I got wrecked. Anyway, 2 years later, the lawsuit has now ended for Ripple. So, you know, what do I think this is all about? You know, well, number one, so Joshonomics says, IPO exit scam after the lawsuit. You know what? You're actually touching on a very good point there. Why would you do an IPO straight after this? You know? Now, at the same time, this is a subject that's, you know, up for debate. I mean, we can all talk about this and we can all make opinions, but we should keep in mind that Ripple has been around for the last number of years. You know, it's been around for a number of years. And I'll be really honest with you. I hate to say it, but it's kind of like Doge. You know, it's kind of like Doge. You can't really beat Doge. You know, I hated memes. I hated memes so badly. And then, you know, I saw Doge go to like 75 cents. I saw Shiba go to, you know, 1 bazillion market cap. I saw Floki do what Floki did. I was actually part of that one. Big up Floki. You can't take out Doge. And it goes back to that community thing I was talking about again. The same reason that I don't think Luna will survive is the same reason that I think Ripple will, right? It's a bit controversial, but believe it or not, I think Ripple will one day again see all-time highs. It's a very, 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 very weird opinion. I understand that. But it's one of those dinosaur coins that just never, ever die, you know? We'll see what the next cycle says, but I'm pretty sure that if XRP remains wrecked for a little while longer, I'm pretty sure that there are some smart people buying it. I'm not telling you to buy it. You better not snippet this and say NJ told me to buy Ripple, because NJ never told you to buy Ripple. NJ never certainly told you to buy Luna. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy that. It's bear market. Accumulate slowly, but just remember what we said. Like, you know, that's not a bottom, bro. That's not a bottom. You know, it's a roller coaster, fam. That's not a bottom. So, you know, Ripple are making moves. They are making moves, you know. You know, the business continues to grow. He said that in the first quarter of the year, volume for its cross-border payments product that uses XRP, known as on-demand liquidity or exit liquidity, totaled 8 billion versus 1 billion in the same period last year. So, you know, I mean, I don't want to shout out words like mass adoption. You know, I'm not one of those guys, but ultimately, you know, you could argue the whole mass adoption point for Ripple. Now, I'm not going to stay too long on this. It's a piece of news that I found. Ripple is alive. Let's look at some comments. Do you think it's wise to short Ethereum? Well, I don't know, Big Ting. You tell me. You tell me. You're the trader. You tell me. Do I think it's wise to short Ethereum? I mean, look, if we dig down into the lower time frames, you're going to find a setup no matter what you do, right? If you go into the sort of, macro, we can see that it's a downtrending market. So if you were to look into the lower time frames, I'm sure you'll find a setup, but you're not going to find that setup here, you know? Let's have a look at any other comments. Zahid says, hello, brother NJ. Hello, brother Zahid. How are you doing, my brother? Let's have a look. Any other comments? Joshonomics again says the banks are going to use it. Just wait, bros. Even though Swift is launching their own settlement network. And you see, look, I really like what Josh is saying today. You're on fire today, Josh. I really like what you're saying. You know, it's a topic for debate. It's a topic for debate. It's a very, very controversial one because, you know, Ripple is a dinosaur coin. It will always remain a dinosaur coin. It's not really a cryptocurrency if you think about it. And at the same time, they're one of the biggest cryptocurrencies to exist. So it remains to be seen how far they'll go, where they'll go, and what they'll do. But moving on, you know, forget Ripple from here. SC says, yes, short it all the way to 1700. Right, well, Big Ting, there you go. You've heard it from the big man himself. We're shorting Ripple to 1700. That's what we're doing. We're shorting it. Everybody short your shorts. Brown Hulk says, ha ha ha, Ripple, sensitive subject. It is a sensitive subject because Brown Hulk was actually there when I got fucked on Ripple. Took a long, it went sideways. Ethereum's co-founder says we'll soon use Soulbound tokens to verify things like school and employment. Now, you know, this is an interesting piece of news. I picked up on this one because I thought to myself, well, you know, the other day I put out a tweet saying, in the bear market, now is the time to do your research. Now is the time to build. When you're in a bull market, you'll hear all sorts of nonsense. I'm telling you, something.finance will launch, and within a week's time, there'll be something new.finance that will launch that will do the same number of multipliers and make you money. The bull market's not a great time to study. In the bull market, there's money flying around left, right, and center. Now, you got to ask yourself, right? What does it take to be at the stage in the bull market where you're aware of of new coins launching, where you're aware of these new projects that are starting their 100x's or 200x's. Well, you've got to be very informed in the bear market. You've got to really understand what's going on in the bear market. If you're a real crypto guy and you want to really make bucks in the future, right? Assuming we get another cycle, assuming we do, as long as we don't go to zero, I do think we will get another cycle. I think Bitcoin will surprise us all once again, as it's done time and time before, right? These are the kind of articles that you need to be reading. I mean, I have no idea who Katie Canales is, but it's a nice name. You know, quotes from people like Vitalik, you know, keep an eye on that. You know, he's the dude that made Ethereum, for those who don't know. So I would definitely keep an eye on the shit that he has to say. Unless it's shit like get ready for a new buzz phrase to take over the crypto space. This is kind of what pissed me off a little bit. Now, you know, there was something that SE used to say to me whenever we used to trade. I never used to understand it. He used to say they will send it whichever direction they want it to go in. I had a huge bucket of like fundamental analysis, and he would turn around and say they'll send it to wherever they want to send it. And I'd say, but bro, what are you talking about? I couldn't understand it for the life of me. Later on, I understood that there are players out there, like big players in the trading game, that can actually move the market. They have so much size that they can dictate in which direction they want price to go in. They never lose. They never lose, because money isn't their ultimate goal. And even if it was, they're winning, you know? So be very, very mindful of this. When you read articles like this, take it with a pinch of salt. You know, at the moment, you're in research mode. We're going to kill the next cycle, but this cycle looks to be finished, unfortunately, right? Red Hair TA Box says Gavin Woods and Vitalik are the main peeps behind it. Yes. And Joshonomics says, I thought Charles Hoskin said main Ethereum. All right. Do you know what? Weirdly, out of all the articles that I've picked up on, out of all the things I've spoken about, we've been on the stream for 30 minutes now. And for some odd reason, this article has generated the most comments. So we're going to move on. Now, this is one that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about this. Jack Dorsey exits Twitter board of directors months after departing CEO role. What the fuck does that mean? All right. So you guys know that we, you know, the cryptocurrency community, we operate on Twitter. Guys, just a heads up, I can see some of the viewers are dropping off. If you don't mind, if you've got things to do, I appreciate it. But drop a like on the video, hit subscribe, show me some support. I want to bring this stream to you guys every day if I can. But, you know, I need some from you guys. Show me some love if you don't mind. Any love you show is appreciated. Drop a comment. Let me know how I did. Let me know if you like any parts of the stream or if you've got any opinions. Opinions are what I'm really chasing, you know. And if it all goes well, I'll be back again tomorrow. So look, Jack Dorsey exits Twitter. This affects all of us. But why does it? Why does it? It affects all of us because Elon Musk has now bought Twitter. Now, if Elon Musk is buying Twitter, we have to ask ourselves the question, is he buying Twitter to help the crypto community, or is he buying Twitter to fuck us? God, it took me so long to build my Twitter account. I really hope he's buying Twitter to help the crypto community, you know. Now, look, we have some bullish sides on this. You know, crypto for Elon Musk was a big thing. I mean, he supports Doge. I mean, I support Doge, so I can't really say anything on that. So, you know, Elon supports Doge. Elon supports crypto. Elon supports Twitter. I mean, if you think about it, he's like our mascot, if you think about it. You know, he can tweet. He can tweet and he can change the entirety of a coin. You know, this guy is powerful as fuck. He's taking us to space, I think. Life on Mars, you know? Anyway, so look, Jack Dorsey has now stepped down. Elon is going to slowly slide his way. And I can imagine over the next couple of weeks and months, we're going to see a lot of news about Twitter. I think we're going to see a lot. And the reason I think we're going to see a lot, I mean, if you think about it, we're all going to be invested in this news because we need to see what Elon's actually going to do with Twitter. Is he, what's this? Unbeatable uptime. Close this, G. you know, we need to see, you know, what he's actually going to do. Is he going to do anything that benefits us in the crypto space, or is he going to do anything that fucks us? You know, Twitter is something that we've used for the last 7 years, really, in the cryptocurrency communities. So, you know, I'm hoping we keep that. Over onto some very bearish news. Hackers steal 29 Moonbirds valued at 1.5 million in NFT phishing attack. Yo. When is it going to change, man? When is it going to change? I mean, this is one of the reasons we're still early, you know. This is one of the reasons we're still early, because shit like this still happening, you know. I mean, if you think about the real world, yeah, you know, 100 to 200 years ago, it was a lot easier to kill a person than it is now, you know, realistically. Hey, what go on? Like, what's going on here? Yeah. So, you know, the world has changed dramatically. We've evolved, and cryptocurrency needs to do the same thing. It needs to evolve. Now, you know, I'm not sure how we evolve to a state where we don't lose 1.5 million every time we get hacked, but we need to get to that place anyway. Now, I mean, this is pretty fucked. I mean, if you were involved in this, I'm very sorry. You know, welcome to cryptocurrency. We're still in that gray area where we're still trying to plant our feet in the world, you know. But on the bright side, that means that, you know, when things do kick off, you'll be one of the people that were there first. You know, you're one of the OGs. Papa Dinsky says, you are delusional if you think Elon Musk cares about speculators. Well, look, I mean, I'm not sure whether he cares about speculators or not, but I mean, I would argue that, you know, the amount of followers that he has means that, you know, it's the reason for his voice. And, you know, similarly with a coin, how they need their community to support them, I'm sure Elon doesn't want his millions and millions of followers to turn against him. I think the last thing he said actually was, you know, Twitter should be about free speech, right? So I guess that means you should be able to tell someone to suck their mum without getting like banned or suspended or something. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'm not like that, but you know. Anyway, so look, I mean, this hack is pretty shit. If you're involved in this, I'm very sorry. I'm just updating you guys just to let you know 750 ETH was taken. That's pretty fucked. That's pretty fucked. But moving on, Kazakhstan. Right. Do you know what? Yeah, I saw this and I just thought of Borat for some reason, you know. I don't know why Kazakhstan and Borat just, I don't know. It's a very old man's joke, but it's still there. But ultimately, you know what? I love what CZ's doing. I'm a huge fan of CZ. He does a lot for the crypto space. You know, his background. I don't know if you guys have seen that short video on YouTube. There's a short video of CZ's life and how he went from zero to hero. You know, I love it, man. I love it. I think everyone in this stream right now can do the same thing. I ain't fucking with you. Literally, everyone here who has questions, everybody here who's engaging, everybody who's tuned in to learn something today about crypto, you guys can all do what CZ did. I'm not saying all of you will, but I'm saying all of you guys can. This is just another piece of news that signifies Binance trying to take over the world. They are the biggest exchange. We cannot deny. A lot of people sort of don't like what Binance did over the last couple of years. You know, this bull market, they've not listed as many coins as they usually do. They've not had as much news as they usually do. But you got to think about it logically. Binance is turning into a titan. You know, once upon a time, they only had 5 or 6 coins listed. Once upon a time, my big bro XO told me about this coin called BNB. It was at 5 cents. And I had no idea what crypto really was at the time, so I didn't buy it. But we know what BNB later on went to do. We know what BNB later on went to do. You know? Don't think that was the best choice of words. But anyway, Binance is moving forward. CZ is moving forward. I'm very bullish. Now, this piece of news here, I wanted to touch on this because, specifically because of this number here, right? Now, even though we are in the bear market, this bear market isn't like the previous bear markets, you know? We have a lot of new money in the space. A lot of smart people actually did take profit. And, you know, a lot of VCs, you know, we saw a ton of VCs that were created and generated throughout this bull market. A lot of them made a lot of money. Now, they're still investing. And they're still investing because now is the time to build. You know, when something tanks 90%, that's when it should have your attention, not when it's up 50%. The typical mistake in trading, and this is not just in cryptocurrency, this is in pretty much everything, is people will see something, they'll ignore it. They won't research the fundamentals. They won't look who's behind the project. They won't look at how much money behind the project there is. They just won't pay attention. They want to be spoon-fed. And if they're not spoon-fed, fuck it. They won't even look at it. Now, as soon as the coin does a 50% move or a 70% move, suddenly, yo, I need to buy this coin. Shit, I'm going to get rich if I buy this coin. They buy the coin, it dumps 90%. We're back where we started. Fuck cryptocurrency, it's a scam. You know? Bullshit. Now, Flowcarbon raises 70 million to tokenize carbon credits and build an on-chain market. Now, the key word there is build. Anyone who uses that word, they are worth giving a few minutes of your time to. Because in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, when this market turns head over heels again, you're going to want to be prepared. Not in the middle of preparing, not beginning to prepare, you want to be prepared. You want to be ready to tackle this market. And it's something that we'll touch on over the coming days. But, you know, another piece of news which I felt like you guys needed to see. Now, in fact, there's another one. I'm sure I picked up on another one. ETH is fucking dumping, bro. It's not stopping. There's another one. Look at this. Andreessen Horowitz, who I have no idea who he is, right? I'm still a youngster in the finance game. Right, you can see by the black on my hair. 4.5 billion crypto fund to take advantage of bargains in down market. Now, I believe this has to do with Web3. This is to do with Web3. I'm sure this is to do with Web3. I read somewhere about this Web 2.0. All right, it doesn't say it in this article, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if somebody can find it or whatever, but I'm confident that this is to do with Web3. Now, you know, when Polkadot launched, that's kind of when this whole Web3 thing really picked up. You know, people took attention to it. And, you know, a lot of the reasons that your favorite altcoins will go to zero is because money leaves. Crypto AM says Horowitz is the venture capital firm. Well, they're the competition then. We just need 4.6 billion to really show them what time it is. But anyway, you know, they've parked 4.5 billion aside for these Web3 projects. So what does that mean? That means that over the coming weeks, over the coming months, over the coming years, we're going to see a lot of projects that go for the Web3 grant. They're going to be trying to launch on Web3. It's unfortunate, but we're going to see a lot of new Web3 girls over on Twitter. Some of them are hot, some of them are not. It's all down to preference. I hate the fact that they come on my feed. I think it's poisonous for crypto, but it is what it is. We're going to see a lot of it. So if you're into private sales, I certainly am. I love private sales. I love being able to invest in a project early. That's why I'm in cryptocurrency. I love cryptocurrency for what it is. I believe in cryptocurrency. If a project wants me to invest early, I will fucking take it. And there are 91 people in the viewers. I'm sure 90 of you would too. So expect to see a lot of them in the near future. StarkWare's valuation quadruples to 8 billion in new funding round. Ethereum scaling project StarkWare. I don't know if you guys know about StarkWare. I think Exo tweeted about this a couple of months ago. They raised 100 million in Series D. So it was the fourth round. No, it wasn't the fourth. I think this was a couple of rounds. I don't think they did A, B, C, and D. I think D is just one of the rounds. But what the fuck is this? Should we sign up? I don't know. Like, anyway. Now, again, going back to the building side of things, 8 billion is not a small number. 4.5 billion is not a small number. NJ saying crypto is not dead. Crypto has legs. And yeah, today, it might not be today, but if you stick around, your time will come, you know? These guys are investing. These guys are learning. These guys are building. They're not investing to make 100x tomorrow. They're investing to build. So keep that in mind. Add it to your strategy. It's something that's worth it. Standard Crypto raises new $500 million fund, Axios. Again, more money. Where is this money coming from? Where is it coming from? With all the bearish news that you see, the rate hikes, the inflation, the Dixie going crazy, Bitcoin, Ethereum going down, why are people building? Why are they investing? Is it to do with the bearish news, or is it a repeat of a cycle? Is history repeating itself? You know what, guys? I'm just conscious of time. We're 40 minutes in. I'm going to leave it there for now. There's other things that we can touch in, but I'm going to leave it there for now. I really appreciate everybody joining. You guys are fucking awesome. This was the biggest turnout I ever had. You guys are fucking awesome. I think I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so look out for that. It will probably be around similar times, probably a little bit earlier, but look out for it. Once again, if you don't mind, take a second, if you don't mind, like the video, sub to the content, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you make sure that you're there when I go